Hi, this is Jeng-Chyang. Thank you for watching the channel. We are very excited this morning. We're going to continue talking about Dollywood uh, Palace Theater, and I will get started right away. I'll start pinning the topics down below as in addition to our regular G20 topics. There's the Hollywood topics pinned. We're going to particularly talk about the Palace Theater. Let me get close. Get up. Okay. And let's not forget our G20 this morning. Okay, as usual, let me check my email real quick. And I got the comment mode on slow mode just in case. Dollywood, that's a picture I took on the internet. Can you see it? That's the Show Street Theater, Palace Theater. Oh, just excuse me for just a moment. I'm sorry, I'm back. Niman Tamala. Water need Jasal, water mint plant. It's having a second life. Let me see. Let me check my channels. Make sure they're up and running. NHK is up and running. The Korean news is up and running, and they're on the documentary right now. The French news is up and running, and the Chinese news is up and running. So we're like I said, we're on the on top of the G20 topics. Let me check the volume, make sure it's censored by YouTube. Because I have a couple of videos out there that they censored the whole video. Evidently, there was a. It's difficult when they censor a whole video to know which topic was taboo. And thank you for supporting the our cause, stroke survivors, G20 uninsured stroke survivors, those who hasn't a voice. They are voiceless in our society. And thank you for buying me a cup of coffee and supporting this channel. We really appreciate it. It keeps us motivated and continue doing the work and hopefully improve the work. I have, unfortunately, I have one big problem. Everything is pending. Everything you do online is pending. I'll check it real quick. I gotta check my clients. Just a moment, please. Everything look okay. Uh, get these off my screen to clear up my screen, the notifications. I think I don't need that. Okay. Okay, as far as my Thai news, I need to catch up on my emails. I uh, let me see. I might have not uploaded the Dollywood Palace Theater. I just checked it real quick. I had it yesterday. Uh, the 20 G20 topics. They got a virtual webinar in in Hong Kong to commemorate the 1997 handback, uh, British handback to mainland China, and the the first one going to be at 2:30 a.m. Uh, Eastern Standard Time, and it is the welcome remark in keynote speech by Mr. Damian Green, President and Chief Executive Officer of Manu Life Asia. That sound like a insurance salesman. And the second one is going to be at 30 minutes later at 2 o'clock a.m. They're going to have like 12 of them every 30 minutes, some 15 minutes. Let's see, that's the agenda. The community, they have a lot of speakers. It's called the China Hong Kong Conference, China Conference Hong Kong 2022, July 27th to the 28th virtual conference. Where does Hong Kong stand after the handover? I remember that handover. Very intense in more ways than one. And if you going to check out their past conferences, uh, China Conference Hong Kong 2021, formulating Hong Kong's emergency out of crisis, and China Conference USA 2019, competition or cooperation. They're talking about the capitalism, and China Conference in Southeast Asia, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, 2018. I tried to watch that video. Maybe they have taken it off. It's dated 21 18. You can internet icards.org. And it's the organizers the South China Morning Post. Everybody in Hong Kong will know that newspaper is founded in 1903, where it's the city newspaper of record. And they got lots of sister publications along with it. we've got some time left, so let visit my Indonesian coffee from Starbucks. It's a little warm. And next, I will find next. I hadn't posted on Facebook. I will do it real quick. How's Theater? That's the name of it. Oh, they have the issue with the spelling check. I'm using that English. I should have returned to the French keyboard, and that what I usually use uh, Theatre instead of theater. Theatre. Posted. It should be up and running on Facebook in just a moment. My Russian friends, add it to my videos. I'll send it to my Russian friends right now. Russian in Ukrainian friends. In my social media. And the students are back for summers too, and the traffic is back too. I'll show a blogger. That's my two before the YouTube blog by Google. That one should have like a couple hundred uh, what they call blogs right now. I've been doing it since.
I didn't open this one yet. Here.
Oh, well, I almost forgot the most important one, Oriental Princess. What Princess? Without them paying the bills, we wouldn't be here. They're not a non-profit; they're a profit, and for to service the local community. And as long as the local community uh, thinks that alternative medicine is important, we will continue. Yeah, that blog. I I must have started doing it at 5 o'clock, and then I, I I got to the point that it's time to go home, and that's why it was stuck on the computer. There's an immense of pending, and that was a beautiful uh, stage. And the band that's the first time they played at uh, Dollywood, they were fantastic. I'll get more details for you on it. And they're the fabulous uh, Metro. I mean, they were a wonderful orchestra, and they were originally from New Orleans. They moved to Savannah, Georgia, which I did a por- prohibition video on, and that is one time for sure. When I go back to Savannah, Georgia, we'll check them out. It was fantastic. They were a fantastic orchestra. I have a small video clip. I was going to introduce the band leader, but it was started pouring rain, and and it cut it short. As you know, the Pocket 2 is not waterproof. We'll do it to our Lincoln friends. We cannot forget Lincoln. They're important in the capitalistic model. And that thumbnail drive, that thumbnail, you should see it. It's very beautiful. I hate to take a picture of the video screen, but that's the only way I know, fastest way that I know I can just get it to you. The fastest way. And that is it. Isn't it beautiful? The Palace Theater, Theatre. And that's to preserve the copyright laws. Uh, that was taken before the show, so there is no uh, copyrighted version. And that they finished the concert, they walked outside, and they said it was free to interview them, and no copyright whatsoever. And they are wonderful. They were wonderful and gracious, and they have a dark org every two. They make their trips to the Jerusalem and the Middle East and Israel. That's what their nonprofit to raise the money to make their trip to Israel and international trips to like Canada. And that is posted now. And I think I got one more Tumblr blog. I posted it now, and you guys can go see it right now. That's my that's all of my social media. Yeah, it involved. I said I'll show it to you on the video. It's, yeah, right here. Yeah, it's a very short video, and like I said, you should go by and see it. It's fantastic. It's a short video. It's just a minute long, and like I said, I'll be the first to make a comment. Just real quick, in my humble opinion, in the year. Let me see. It's 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. But that was a highlight of the shows and the Hollywood street shows. We got one more, and I haven't posted him yet. I have time today. I'll post him. Yeah, I better do my email very quick. What time is it? I still got time. Yeah, it's 9:38, Saturday, July 16th, 2022, and it's approaching 79 degrees outside. It's very it's 9 o'clock in the morning, so everybody's awake and traffic has begun. Just excuse me for a moment. Let me catch up real quick. And oh, tick tock. See, Haagen Dazs. Uh, let me erase him. The app. Like Apple has a bad habit about downloading everything. Excuse me. I had a small emergency from a client that wanted I've taken care of it. They wanted to come in earlier. The sun is beginning to come through on all the keyboards. Let me adjust that. My split screen is functioning perfectly this morning. I hope you can hear me and that we don't have another video with no sound. So 9:16. You can tell the students are back. The workload's more than double, sometimes 4 times the usual workload. Yeah, I thank you very much for watching the channel. I realize that you have lots of choices out there, and thank you very much. We get between 10,000 to 30,000 viewers a month. We highly appreciate it. And we're proud to be a member of the Clemson community and Clemson University community. I apologize for running off like that right in the middle of the broadcast. I needed to care the client's needs first. July 20th. We could, like I said, it's busy. It's, what the notifications or July 20th. And TikTok, we just ever since I run from here, the city of Clemson doesn't like me to use TikTok because that was politically incorrect at the time. That was President Trump's era, and that 2 years ago, TikTok was very unpopular, and since it's become more popular than YouTube, and we just haven't had the time to devote it or extra time to devote to the channel. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, back up. Maybe it's it's gonna be maybe have time, but we have to cut it off the hour because it's like I said, summertime, semester for the fall semester is unbelievable. Okay, I'll leave that screen on. Like this morning, I hadn't had enough of my cookie chai. It balanced me and see cookie chai. We're running on time this morning. I'm waiting for the NHK news to come up any minute now in the Thai news. Basically, the Thai news is they open up the all ports, airports, the land and sea ports open for business. So hopefully, the only one that in America at least has a good deal for people is the cruise ships and and they had a hard time during the pandemic. These 2 years, and that customers, their clients, don't trust them, so they're pricing below the market, 4 times below the market to get the people back before the pre-pandemic era. Let's see. It's about hope moment. That song of the hope. It's not quite as caught up, but at least it's a lot better. Yeah, yeah, I have a lot of spam callers. Apple, Apple, the software helps keep it down to a minimum, and that YouTube has a that which, uh, man, it's got to be busy this morning. That's the first time that it cut me off for a second, and maybe it was a warning that we're talking too much. And it could be because in those few nanoseconds it had 4 emails, spam emails. And like I said, between the law enforcement sled and the financial institution that takes up about 90%, you don't know who to trust. We, but the reason I'm on Dollywood, that is a worth trip. That is uh, can put it on your bucket list. There are about 10 theme parks in my lifetime. I experienced uh, 3 of them only. So in America, 当然美国在美，收收不了。你好，中国的朋友，我向你们呢。Hopefully, I will get back to China very soon. I would think so. with the world opening up. Oh, Kicha, Kokicha. I got this container in Udon Thani in 2020, right before the pandemic set in. Young carers, young care drivers. That was NHK documentary I need to watch because we're at an age right now we depend so much on the 18 years old, uh, really 16-year-old to 28 years old, and then here comes the news, Japanese news by Jin Otani. G20 Indonesia 22 G20 finance chief in meetings without joint communicate. Typical, typical. That's no news without joint communique. Suzuki Shunichi, Japanese finance minister. They're fighting big time over the Russian, what they call it, whether or not Russia should attend. I mean, that they're like kids with you take a toy away from them. Civilian casualty mount as Moscow steps up missile attacks between the Ukraine civil war and Moscow, Russia civil war.
Remember Miss Bing will be
Yeah,
there, so
yeah,
try not to be there.
yeah, yeah. But that one's heavy.
14 is about, but again, that's what I'm saying. I try to catch her.
Yeah,
You know, but
man, that she carried upstairs too. Man, 14 kilos.
mhm.
Man, unbelievable. And you gonna put it in the office or
Yeah.
uh, Japan records over 110,000 new COVID cases. Wow, that the number five variant has took hold of Japan. And this winter we probably have to get a new booster.
My sister will come back midnight on Sunday,
Ooh,
so
that,
I don't have
yeah,
anything tomorrow.
yeah, okay. Except 12 o'clock. We got to be here to put together the furniture.
Yep. Maybe if I prepare time, we can bring the the old sofa.
Yeah. It's 10:05 a.m. Saturday, July 16th, 2022. 81 degrees Fahrenheit. It's getting warmer and warmer. And it looks like we're not going to get to the G20 topics more than the finance minister in Indonesia and the, briefly the Thai news. They're opening up Thailand ports to air travel. I'm going to have to start wrapping this uh, podcast up. Like I said, uh, thank all of our supporters out there. That your help means a lot to the channel. I have three channels: Rajabhat, research channel, and Jeng-Chyang hashtag. I mean, you just put hashtag Jeng-Chyang up there, you find all my channels. Yeah, thank you very much for all your help in supporting the G20 uninsured stroke survivors like us. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.